You are single?
I am.
Really? Good morning. So much for 5 to 10 minutes. Whoa. Okay. So, yeah, I got a little carried away with a bit of I guess a little configuring I was doing there. I got all the, I guess, the posts out of the way: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all that bollocks. So I was just, I guess, looking at something there now real quick, and I should buy right. Not. That's it's probably because it's the iPad. Depending on, I mean, I'm pretty sure I double checked it a while ago and it was working fine. Yeah, so we are finally putting out a 1080p 60 FPS. I figured out what the issue was. But it all depends on your device. If your device can't do it, then your device can't put it out. So, doesn't look the clearest though. Anyway, it's not major concern. This one's a little better. Maybe it's just the screen. What's my screen resolution at? That's probably what's the factor. Display. Okay. Scale HDR. Turn off the night light a bit. Let's see what that does. Ooh, it's very bright. Nope, that don't do shit. Put it back on. Display rate. Yeah, we're good here. At the highest hertz, 65. Let me drop it down a bit to 44. See what that does. Watch what's happened there. I mean, I guess it's a little clearer. Happened? Did something just happen? Oh, it went back. Okay. Alright, it's not a big deal. Anyway, focus on the task at hand. Alright, so I was testing out just trying to add things to the stream. I had it before set up with Twitch where I had the alerts and stuff come in, and 9 times out of 10 it worked fine, but you know, the odd time it would just glitch for no apparent reason. So I wanted to basically see if I can get like a floating banner come up every now and then for, you know, subscribe reminders, and on the off chance we get more than Marty come into the stream. But thankfully, I guess a little pat on the back. Any genuine person that is coming in has subbed, so my fucking knee. So yeah, there's that. I've gotten the itch to reorganize again, so I'm trying to not pay attention to that. I know when I get to the point, I think after the baby is born in July is when I'll start working on building a custom. All right, no more stuttering today, Steve. All right, building a custom desk to, I guess, be a permanent base for where my stream is going to be. I'm still a little undecided, so I just need to not get the itch to reorganize anymore. This is fine. I mean, it's just a little annoying when I bump my knee there, but I mean, that's just because of the legs. But we won't have that problem when we eventually build the custom desk. So anyway, I wanted to put together, I guess, like a floating banner for when, when we stream, basically. Sorry, I just blanked out for a second. I'm gonna test it here on this page. Let's see if it I gotta unlock the sources. Alright, so see if it is effective. So maybe it's the camera because it's gotta go in front. I don't know. Alright, that's not the banner. So maybe it's the height. The height is too high, maybe, or something. If I change the duration, it'll pop up. Just me, or is it just oh, it's bright. I don't know where it disappeared to. Alright, so it's on front. Okay, that's the main thing. Where's the image set? Restoration 3. Fuck you, you dirty bastard. Use custom frame rate. No, shut down source when not visible. No. I guess maybe. It's not. It's not the easiest thing to set up. By like no means, it really isn't like the easiest thing to set up. Oh, here we go. So there it is. It's I guess that's coming up on screen, isn't it? Oh wait, no, I'm in studio mode. That's why. So, me just, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna remove this up for a minute. Give me a minute. Alright, I'm gonna re-add it. I'm gonna give this like 5 minutes. If I don't get this kind of at least in working order in 5 minutes, I'm just gonna move on from it and fix it over the weekend. So widgets sponsor banner, is that what it is? Yeah, sponsor banner. Okay, set up sponsor banner. Like and subscribe. I would say like, because just makes it fucking easier. Okay, so there's the banner. Now banner width, we'll just triple that almost. So there's banner width there, banner height. That didn't really, did it make it bigger, or just, yeah, it did make it bigger. All right, let's max that out, see what happens. Okay, that's a decent size. Let's make it bigger. The height is an issue. So 250. Okay, that's perfect there now. Now the only thing I have an issue with is the fact that the banner itself, it's like, I guess, a default banner, but it comes from Streamlabs, so it's like it's made for like YouTube. I guess the style is made for YouTube. Now the issue I'm having is, how do I edit I can't like put my name on it, I guess, is if that's the best way of I guess that's the best way of change media, explaining that, yeah, because I have an idea actually. Okay, I'll use this one and I'll crop out the picture part of it to just have the like and subscribe and a notification bell button come up. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So okay, because I had two of them. One was like a little banner pop up, YouTube, like and subscribe with a notification bell and a subscribe button, but I had a banner picture next to it that was like, I guess, like a stock profile photo, and obviously I don't want to, you know, on my fucking page, so so I guess I can just crop that out to have just the subscribe banner in. Make that bigger. That's actually perfect. Awesome. All right. I mean, that'll do. For now, look at that, under 5 minutes too. I'm just going to stick it into all my others. Ooh, that's way too big. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's why. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. Charts. We'll stick it in here too. I'm just gonna stick it in all my yeah, just stick it in all the fucking pages. All right, so let's see. Oh, I got the duration. I'll hide it. I'll have a show every. That's not annoying. Like every 2-3 minutes. Let's say 3 minutes, because it's like a 3-second duration pop-up. So let's just 3 seconds, 3 minutes, 3 seconds, 3 minutes, and we'll leave it at that. Awesome. All right, lock sources. Back to normal. and we should be seeing this pop up in the next 3 minutes. So I had a bit of a funny night last night. Definitely good for the channel, and I went to instant like promote mode on my channel. I'm new. I definitely don't see myself as a character type of portrayal on this. I'd like to be able to like create some sort of like, you know, persona character for entertainment purposes, but you know, it's very hard, and I don't like acting. You know what I mean? I don't like it so much that I can't even play role-playing games like murder mystery parties or something like that. I get cringy, like, ugh, fool. And you in mind, I had. Oh, we gotta cut that now. When I lived in Ireland, my close-knit circle of friends were all actors. Not like successful. No, there was like one or two that were pretty successful. One is extremely successful, but we won't call him a friend. But he was definitely like an acquaintance I had back when I was in Ireland. I knew him. I knew his circle of friends that knew him. We hung out when we were young, and we played soccer together back in the day. He was a bit of a dick. Sorry, he was. But this is well before he was like a household name. Cillian Murphy, that's who he is. Definitely wouldn't remember me. We in Ireland, my cousin actually was a part of it. Way back in the day, there was a movie came out in Ireland, an Irish made movie, and he was a star of it basically, and they basically recruited like a slew of kids to be in the movie, and my cousin was part of it, a few schoolmates were part of it, and I wasn't. But I certainly saw what was going on. So that was you know, way back in the day. But a few years later, as we were like into our teens, and I left school a bit early, and I went into an apprenticeship, I met him again. You know, talked about that, and seemed alright. Played soccer a few times, but he was a bit of a dick. So you know. A bunch of the guys I worked with were really friendly with him. That's kind of how we knew each other, through like acquaintances. But he definitely wouldn't remember me, I'd say. I mean, I clean shaven, short hair, very skinny. You know, I looked completely different. I'd say if I showed you a picture of me now, you probably wouldn't recognize me. But anyway. I just never got into the acting thing, you know what I mean? I just never. So you got to be real to yourself, that's okay. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just don't know what it is. I get like, I guess embarrassed of what, like if I think I'm trying to like do something, and I think, oh that was good, and everyone, like in my mind I'm thinking, hey, well, it's like I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, that's why I don't do characters, because I'm just I get stage fright, I guess. It's a short version of that. But yeah, my circle of friends, as I was like in my young adult life, were like aspiring actors, I guess. And to their credit, they were good. You know, one of my really close friends, Kind of lost touch over the last year or two, but she was really good. And one of my really close friends that we lost touch a few years before that. We just had a falling out, and well, not necessarily a falling out, but I guess we drifted apart. It ran its course, but we were tight. Dude, we spent every day together. I'd stay in his house, he'd stay in my house. And we were young adults, like we were attached to the hip, but we just kind of grew apart. I went to college again for the second time, and he stuck to his acting thing, I guess, and that's that. See, man, I just go off in tangents, man. Jesus. Here we go. There it is. Subscribe banner just popped up, and it works. Perfect. Awesome. But yeah. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So I went into promotion mode last night when I was on Lightning's channel again, just shooting the shit. And dude, out of nowhere, he just gave me one-on-one attention. He started making fun of my name and having a good old laugh with that, and I was in knots, man. I was here wetting myself laughing. I was like, I guess I don't know, the best way I could assume he the type of person he thought I might have been was he probably thought I was some sort of like urban bro, you know, like, hey man, you know, your boy, because I guess he conveyed what, like, his own idea of what I was saying thought wise in his head. I was just like, alright. And it was like, there's clips of it. Go on YouTube and go on TikTok, Instagram, whatever you want. They're all there. I clipped it and used it to promote, of course. And hopefully it'll gain her some attention and draw people to the channel. I definitely stood out to him. So hopefully my name stands out to others too, and we'll grow from there. Next is Doc. I'll get him to fucking focus on my name as well at one point. Anyway, if by some chance Lightning does catch this, no, my parents didn't mistake naming me. It's a play on my last name, and I play Warzone, Call of Duty, which have guns in it. Bang bang. So Dunny, Stephen Dunn. That's my name. Dunny. Call of Duty, guns. Dunniegunz. Bang bang. There you go. Donnie. Just throw an extra vowel there. I was like, alright, dude. It's like, whatever. It was fucking hilarious. So, yeah. We had a bit of a dip yesterday towards the end of the day. Fuck me, man. It was like a nice dip. I gotta get the chart up. But yeah, I was like pretty surprised at how much the dip dipped. And you know, we're starting to see a little retracement in aftermarket and pre-market, but it's the last trading day before our 3-day weekend, so I don't see it coming up too much, if at all. I actually see a bit of retracement down and maybe a floor around 120, maybe even lower. My optimistic opinion is it might hit 120. Realistically, could hit 115, or maybe even lower, maybe 110. There's crazier things have happened. But yeah, so we'll see. But then again, you never know. If it goes up, the only reason it goes up significantly, I reckon, anywhere within, realistically, anything over like $8 to $10. If we see an increase in that amount, it's hedge funds. Where some little hedge fund, one of those 80-something counterparties that might be involved. I know they're banks from a time, but yeah, they all hold stock. They all hold fucking, their securities in these stocks. Like so, it's one of like the little hedge funds that get recalled or margin called. They have to close out positions. So that's where we see the price increase. It's because it's not retail at all. Because we're not selling. You might get one or two people like, "Ah, fuck this," but it's not gonna make a dent. So yeah, I had a cup of coffee a while ago and it was disgusting. I have to get sugar. I have brown sugar, but it's not the same, man. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's more like sand. So yeah. Whew. God. I've been up early. I've been up since like 5:45. My kid wakes up at like 5 a.m. Wife gets up for work. She leaves somewhere around 6 o'clock, 6:15 ish. Salzman can vom today. I really don't know what that is. I know it's a bot. But I don't know, like, it's if they're promoting something. Is it in English? I don't know. Or are they trying to say vroom today, as in vroom up? I don't know. But it happens more than enough, so it's clearly a bot. But I just don't know what it's about. What's the deal? Let me Google it. And it's always some weird fucking mixed cap letters and VUM today. Let me see. VUM definition by the VUM in the Free Dictionary. Used to express surprise. So are they trying to say surprise today? I don't know. Oh, apparently there's a beware thing on YouTube. Let me see. How to block or prevent your channel from this message link. It's a message link. I don't see a link. And you know what, Marty? I was going to do this yesterday, buddy, but I forgot. You've been here every single day and you've been consecutive, so dude, congrats. You're a mod on the channel. You can govern over no one. And I will grow, but we'll make you a mod, my man. It's only fair. Let me see what this guy has to say. Alright, I don't think this has anything to do with I think this has anything to do with what we're doing. YouTube. I don't know, it's not really showing anything. So apparently it's a scam. I don't know what that means. I can't believe this. This comment bot has been going on for 9 months now, making this the longest comment bot to ever roam around on YouTube. So it's just a comment bot. Don't comment those bad links, then I will see. Kind of sucks. YouTube going out. Kind of. Thank you so much. Thanks for making this. All right. So basically, it's more like it's more or less a harmless annoyance from the looks of it. Okay, how you do it? You you don't really do much. I did it for you. I made you a mod. You're a moderator on the channel. So basically, it's just all the mods do is, I guess, if the channel kicks off and we get a lot of activity and we get a lot of people in the comment box, you just kind of, if you're here, you just, I guess, if someone's being, you know, mean or aggressive or offensive or, you know, racist or, you know, xenophobic, all the bad shit. If someone's being bad, if I don't catch it, you just boot them. You have the power to boot people out of the channel or mute them, or, you know, to remove their comments and stuff like that. That's basically it. And you have a little icon next to your name now, a little spanner, like Mario. And that's it, pretty much. There is another mod here, but he hasn't showed up in about a week or so. He was in and out here, you know, a little bit in the beginning, but I guess he's moved on. I don't know. Can I find him? How do I find him? Manage mods. What's his name again? Oh, Assidious. Assidious was in and out here. I mean, I'll just remove him for now, but I mean, if he shows up again and shows he's, you know, active again, I'll make him mod again. But I'll give mod status to people I can see are, you know, supporters, I guess. So apparently I got some activity on that post. Where do you reply? Oh, here it is. So my so we gotta make sure. So my post about from my clip the other day, where I guess Twitter has gotten no activity. Twitter is just like the worst. I really gotta. I guess it's my own fault because I don't follow anyone I know. I had 3 followers and one's from Ireland anyway, not that much. Another guy's a Warzone guy, another one is a graphic designer or whatever. But I don't know, I just find it very difficult to, I guess, expose yourself in a non-sexual way. You know, get yourself out there on Twitter. I just find it very hard. It takes a lot of time, I reckon, just to do it. Like, Instagram isn't too bad. That seems to get activity pretty quick, but what's the code? Oh shit, my wife just texted me hard. She probably can't get to Amazon. We have like Amazon, I guess, audiobooks and stuff like that, and she's a teacher, so but it's linked to my phone for some reason, I don't know why, so I have to approve it every time she tries to access it. It's not a big deal. Okay, it worked, thanks. Oh. Okay, so but yeah, I just I find it easier to navigate Instagram, and TikTok isn't too bad. TikTok is actually the better one because that gets around fast, and that's what you want. You want people to just come in quick. So I think I found my niche with my niche. That's niche, isn't it? It is. Niche. I'm thinking of fucking Nidge from Love Hate. There's an show in Ireland, it's a show in Ireland that's fucking brilliant, but they stopped making it. It's niche, and you know it's fucking niche. Found a comfortable and suitable position in life or employment. Specialized segment of the market or a particular kind of product. Yeah, it's definitely that. Yeah, it's my niche. Niche. What? Niche. I was right. Niche. Well, there's a different ways of pronouncing it. Niche. You can call it niche. But niche. I was right the first time. Fuck yeah. So, clearly, like I was explaining yesterday about, I guess, cheating in Warzone and all that bad stuff. We're not gonna beat that. Not me anyway. I mean, if I do, it has to be a very perfectly orchestrated game where I manage to duck and dodge all the action and pick off the last guy, maybe the last 2-3 guys as the game goes on, and clutch a win from the shadows, basically. So that gets exhausting, and it definitely sucks the fun out of the game. Back in Warzone season 1, 2, 3 or whatever, I can't even remember how many fucking seasons. It was like 5 or 6, wasn't it? I was good. I wasn't a high kill guy. I mean, I think my highest kills per game, no, sorry, not per game, highest kills in some games were like 7, 8. I don't think I ever broke double digits though. I think I might have like once or twice. I think like if I don't even have my PlayStation where I sold it. I could probably find out somewhere if I really like did a deep dive into that account, but actually I mean I think this is the account that's linked to it. Let me check. But anyway, I'll come back to that. But yeah, I was never like a high kill game guy, and I don't necessarily want to be. I mean, it'd be great for content, I guess, but I just find it a little too much. It's too fast for me. I'm not a fast guy in terms of, you know, reaction. I'm a little older. Reaction's kind of definitely getting a bit testy. And I just don't have the kind of time, I guess, in my normal playing life to achieve that kind of, you know, I guess, muscle memory. So I slowed down my gameplay. I'm a bit more meticulous with, you know, picking guys off, and I'll rush a guy once or twice, you know, but for the most part I'm a bit reserved in how I approach kills in the game. So I don't think I'm gonna make content to try win games. If I try win, I mean if I win, I win. But I think my market's gonna be hot mics. Just ruin guys' games as much as I can. Essentially trolling. I'm gonna be trolling. It's fun. It's, man, I'm still and I know what you mean. I used to play Smash, but no, all the way dashing, all that just crazy. Yeah, and that's another just you made a good point there, but I don't know if it was exactly what you were trying to imply, but do you ever watch like the top guys, or even not even the top guys, but just pretty much anyone now at this point, because all the little kids that play Copy, Doc, Tim, Nick, all that. Run, slide, dash, run, slide, dash, run, slide, dash, and it's like, what? I don't want to play a certain. I don't want to have. I don't agree that that type of mechanic should give you a boost in speed in terms of running from point A to point B. Fuck that. Why should that be? Oh, you get an extra boost. No, it's not. It's unfair. Everyone should run at a max speed unless your gun has a perk that gives you a boost in speed. Sliding shouldn't make you go faster. I guess it definitely should make you harder to hit. And I guess that is the mechanic of it in a sense, but they use it as a speed perk and it's very fucking annoying because that's all you see. Run, slide, dash, run, slide, dash, run, slide, dash, run, slide, dash. That's fuck. It's like, alright, how many times are you going to do this? Because it's very irritating for people who don't do that. Because you always lose to people that do. It's almost impossible to hit them. So what's the point? What's the point in rushing people? Because you're going to get outplayed by that type of gameplay just because it's a mechanic they use that you don't like use. I don't like to do it. I'll run and slide every now and then, but I'm not doing it as a part of my. I'm not going to do it as part of my style of gaming, and that's their style. They run, slide, dash, shoot, and it's just like, no, fuck that. So I'll stick to the hot mics. It's fun. I'm still laughing at that little clip I have. It gives me a little warmth in my heart. It gives me a chuckle. And it's like, yeah, it was fun. I just regret not getting it in better quality. So that's going to be my goal, to get as much hot mics, put them out there, and make people laugh. The fucking heat's coming on there now. Old pipes. But yeah, because there was one comment on. Oh, we got 10 minutes to pre-market. There was one comment on my post, the clip. Oh god, my chest right here cracked. I reckon it's definitely the way I'm sleeping. Or is it this thing by my neck? Maybe it's this thing. One guy commented on the clip of it saying high tier gameplay right here, and then a bunch of tent emotes. Tim playing camping. Yeah, it was. It's fucking 100%. And look what I got out of it. I got a clip that I can laugh at over and over again. So I basically said, look, I don't play to win. I play for the hot mics. Because what's the point in trying to win every time? And imagine you were an average gamer playing to win all the time and you always lost. It would suck. What's the point? Be one of these guys that's screaming at the screen, I hate this fucking game. I don't want to go through that. It's made me not want to play. Like, fuck this, I'll turn it off. And I've had days like that where I'm like, fuck this, fucking throw the mic or the controller down, and I'm like, I'm playing this shit. And I'll go play something silly like fucking Minecraft or something, you know? And it puts me in a position where I'm constantly like telling myself, I need to find a new game, I need to find a new game. And I really don't, because I like Warzone. So, change your goals. My goal now is focus on the hot mics. And so I said that. I was like, I play for the hot mic. What's more memorable? Watching endless Warzone wins or watching videos like these? And the guy conceded. He's like, oh, you have a point. And can I change the description? No. Because one guy gave me a tip to say put camping in the description, and I'm going to from now on. And then another guy, you playing on an N64? Dude, I'm sorry. The quality, I know, had the big screen of the charts and then the little, you know, windows in the corner, so I was fuck. And then this is the guy that gave me the light bulb, as if to say, alright, this is what I should be doing. And the guy was like, I see we have a content creator here to piss off the fine gremlins of Call of Duty. Beautiful. Like, thank you, this is it. So I goes, that's what I'm going to be doing now, focusing on this kind of content. So plus, you know, GME MOASS. So yeah, we got 8 minutes to pre-market. I'll oh, what was I doing a while ago? Oh yeah, to see my records. Let's see, kills. Did they get rid of Activision? Alright, my kill rate radio isn't too bad. I mean, I'm definitely under 1. My brother's at 1.13, the bollocks. I'm at 0.89. Alright, I gotta work on that. But okay, yeah, they apparently I'm in the top 4%. Really? What's this? This is apparently I put in the positions for all of Activision. Filter all and no, okay, so I filtered it to everyone. But what league is this? Because there's only 10,000 people in this league, and apparently I'm 41st. No, that's wrong. No, I'm wrong. I looked at the wrong thing. Oh, okay. I'm in the top 4%. But that's not great. I have 15 wins in total. My brother is 70. That's not just Warzone though. That's every game. Okay, so I was hoping to find my, like, I guess kill record for last Warzone version 1, I guess, and I can't access it, so that information's gone. That's a shame. Anyway, so awesome. It transitioned right into that. I know I'm just double checking things to make sure everything's going smooth, and it looks to be so. Close that down. That's the chart. Let's keep that minimized, but just pull it over there. We are at 124 even. Crypto is having a red day. Bitcoin's back down to 40,000. Cardano is $1.03. Where is Loopring? Loopring is down probably only fucking 80 something cents. Watch list. Loopring 90 cents. Okay, it's not too bad. I really wonder what's going to happen to Immutable X when I guess once we hear news about what is going to come with the GameStop market, I suppose, the NFT market. Let's take a look at the white paper on Immutable X for a second. Zero gas fees. I just want to check real quick. I was trying to find information yesterday about trying to find information yesterday regarding how long people or how long hedge funds have to use the reverse repos, meaning, I mean, they've been using it every day now since last March, almost, like significantly using it. So how long can they do that for? Can they do it for 1 year, 2 years, 10 years? You know, that's the question. So 9 o'clock, all right, pre-market. Yeah, that's like a big question I want to know, because it's a two-part question. How long can they do it for? And I guess, how long can they do it for, and will the MOASS, I guess a better way of asking that, it would be, by them taking out these repo loans, is this preventing the MOASS? Because our understanding of the MOASS and the situation is that once the NFT marketplace is active, I guess, and we receive NFT dividends for holding our stock, that in turn is going to trigger a recall of the shares, because they have to get an exact number, I guess, and those synthetic shares will fuck them, so they have to essentially buy back the shares. So are they allowing these hedge funds to take out the repo loans to prevent that? From happening? Yeah, they clearly are. They're trying to position themselves in a situation that where they can, I guess, lessen the blow. But it's not going to, it's going to be a kill shot for them. Surely, if they come, if fucking what's it called, Citadel comes out of this unscathed, then that's because they were bailed out by the government. It's mathematically impossible for them to come out of this without going bankrupt, unless there's an understanding with the Federal Reserve and Ryan Cohen that, look, we know the situation. Like, this is what I believe, because I was thinking about it again last night. I was just laying in bed, just kind of, I guess, spitballing scenarios in my mind that made sense. So there's no doubt people in the know what's going on. We know what's going on, but we're not in the know. We just have the access to the information that we have access to, that's on the internet. They have access to information that we don't have. So I don't doubt for a second that Ken Griffin and fucking whoever runs Citadel and Vlad and you name it, all these guys, I don't doubt for a second that they had a conversation with whoever is in charge at the Federal Reserve and the DTCC and fucking even Biden and Pelosi, because you know damn well they're involved. And you don't think that they pulled Ryan Cohen into a room and said, right, look, you listen here, this is what's going to happen, we know we're fucked, but you are not going to drop the bomb on us. You're going to give us time to let us get out of this situation, which doesn't entirely fuck the economy. Because I think Ryan kind of knows he's backed them into a corner, and he's set to make an absolute world-changing amount of money based off the money he has invested. He's invested his entire portfolio, I guess. Well, no, I'm wrong. He's invested a lot of his own money into GameStop, and it's public knowledge. So, you know damn well he's set to fucking reap the rewards. But do you think the government is going to allow him to just bend them over and fuck them? No. They're going to say, right, here's what's going to happen. We're going to fucking push the fucking price. We're going to up and down for X amount of time. So until then, you keep your mouth shut about any project announcements. Now, we all knew that the NFT thing was coming for a long while. So I don't doubt for a second that there's an understanding. So with that, I guess, theory, how long is it going to take? No one knows. So that's why we're here, to just wait it out. So let's hope it's today. No, it's not gonna happen. So yeah. Because you got to ask yourself as well another question. How you got to be wondering, the New York Stock Exchange and market makers and hedge funds, you got to be wondering to yourself now, do they think that they have the trust of the public anymore? No, definitely not. Not the younger generation. I really do feel like anyone under the age of 40, I guess, that I guess when it comes to the stock market and this whole situation with GME, who's really optimistic about the possibilities, and believes in the DD and his diamond hands and will hold till he reach the moon. That generation, that wave of people, you know damn well they don't have any trust in market makers, hedge funds, the government. So part of me would think that these hedge funds have to be worried about ongoing sentiment within the market. They have the older generation. They lock them in. These guys that don't believe in GameStop. They believe this is just a fad. That everyone who's holding is going to lose their money. We're all idiots. They're smart. We're dumb. They're not long term in terms of how long left in life do they have to trade. You know what I mean? No, I mean they're old. They're gonna die. But yeah, it's like, look at it like a business. How do we appeal to the younger market? They can't now. They've fucked. They've shown their, corruption, blatant corruption. So there's no trust there. People will still use the market, but they're not going to be thinking that these market makers have their best interests at heart. So they're going to get in, get out, Might long hold for safe stuff like Amazon and Tesla and Apple and AMD and all that stuff, and crypto. But the old goats don't. So are they really willing to shut down the future of marketing, or of stock market, in terms of sentiment there? I don't know. It's weird to me, because my belief is that you would want to gain the trust of the public for you to run your business, which is market making, because your public buys the stock. Now, do they think that I guess would they be on the train of thought to think that they don't need retail anymore? Maybe they're thinking, fuck retail. We have like we have the hedge funds, we can buy and trade, buy and sell back and forth, or I guess they need retail to buy the stock from them. So yeah, I mean, I guess saying that out loud, yeah, they need retail because we buy the stock. They just fuck around with it. So they need us. So in saying that, you would think that they need our trust. So they would have to do something from this point moving forward that is not going to be blatantly obvious that they're fucking us, or else they will lose our trust. They will lose their business, essentially. I don't know. Rabbit hole. Just thinking. Thinking out loud, just documenting. So I know there's people out there that'll probably see this at some point and say to themselves, well, you know, that's not true, and you know, there's still these stocks, but at the end of the day, it could happen to any company. Like, let's say, God forbid, something drastic happens to Tesla. Let's say they can't maintain production of their electric vehicles, or it's just not the way it's gonna go, or Elon opens his mouth and plummets the stock, or something crazy, because it's entirely possible with someone like him at the helm. So let's just say, for argument's sake, Tesla stock drops. It's what, like hovering between $900 and $1,000. That was it has like a $400 or $500 window there where it bounces around every time the stock market goes up and down. But anyway, Tesla tanks to the point where you can't get rid of your stock fast enough. In come the hedge funds to short the fuck out of it, drive it out of business, because that's the plan. That's their game plan. They see the carcass on the floor and those vultures start circling. Could happen to any company. I really do feel like it won't be long till it happens to like Facebook. I feel like that's going, unless something crazy happens with the metaverse. I can't see Facebook being sustainable. I mean, Instagram is kind of dying out in terms of like, oh well, it's not. I'm wrong. I just think it's being rivaled. Everything Instagram has, TikTok has, or YouTube has now. They have the shorts, you know, the 10 or the 1 minute to 2 minute clip videos, and so and fucking Snapchat has it, and I know Instagram is owned by Facebook and Snapchat is too. So I mean, they're all connected. So either they're going to get a monopoly on these companies, or they're going to just go under. I don't know. It's most likely going to be a monopoly, but really. I don't know. I'm just spitting ideas. But yeah, the possibility is there for any company. So to anyone that thinks, oh well, you know, no, that's not true, or you know, you gotta do your research. And fuck no, no. You can do your research all day long, but at the end of the day, if something happens that you cannot predict, and a hedge fund comes to fucking not to take that kill shot, they're gonna come for it. Unless someone steps in to prevent that, which is kind of what we're hoping is happening with GME. They can't to prevent. What am I saying? Blockchain will prevent that. That's why they don't want blockchain involved in the stock market, because it prevents them from doing that. So they can't, with blockchain involved and everything essentially running as an NFT, it's impossible for them to manipulate the market. So why haven't they done it? Because they want the market to be manipulated, which screams corruption. So where do you, and now that we can all see that, we have, I really do feel like they regret ever giving public the internet, because it's backfired on them in such a way that now we're all connected. And like I think as you said it yesterday, like the hive mind. Fuck yeah. It's only going to get worse for them, because now all eyes are on them, spotlights on them. And I know until the MOASS comes, I'm not taking my eyes off it. Okay, we'll end that there. So keep doing that. Okay, so we've been streaming for 2 hours already. That first hour really fucked me, man. I came on too early, I reckon. So let's say 219, 219. Oh, so 9 is 2. So we need 4, 10, 12, 1, 20. Keep it under the 6 hour. I'm going to end this stream and restart the new one immediately and just call it part 1 and part 2, because I really want to keep the day streaming while I'm active here under 6 hours, so I can edit the videos, because I tend to go on rants and I tend to say things that I later kind of, I guess, regret saying. Like yesterday I was insulting those women on Twitch, and I don't really fucking feel that way. It's just it's like an instant observation that I don't really fucking agree with. So yeah. I like to have the option to just kind of cut that out and just be like, no, look, just get rid of that. I don't really care about what people think about it, but I care what I think about it, and it's not a reflection of me. So Plus, I believe in reflecting, I guess, on things. Giving the person an opportunity to kind of reflect and say, all right, look, I was wrong to say it, or I was wrong to do that. I don't think anyone should be instantly punished, unless it's like something violent or something, you know, or something, you know, intentionally insensitive or something, you know. But yeah. So we're all trying to be better people, aren't we? So for that, I'll end it here now, and I'll cut right back to a new stream, and I guess it would be like yesterday. The chart. Yeah, I mean, I think that too. I can see this dipping. Personally, I can probably see it go as low as 110 if they really want to push it down before the long weekend, which they tend to do on long weekends. They tend to drive the price down, because we got options expiring today. Which makes next week's contracts a little more volatile. For them, it's better, because with them being so volatile, and the beta, or not the theta, the vega, and the delta of options, when it comes to options, the only real thing you need to be worried about it with options is time. Time is against you all the time, because they expire. So the longer they go on, the shorter the contract, and the long, or as the days go by, the shorter it gets, the more volatile the price gets, and it plummets depending on something drastic happening to the stock. But that being said, sometimes the stock could go up 10 or 20 bucks and the contract could stay there, or even go down, because it's not necessarily about the price of the stock more, but it's more about the worth of the contract. So unless you're using contracts to buy stock, then that's different, because you're essentially locking in your price. If you think, let's say, in 10 months time you feel GME is going to go to $10,000, or we'll just say what's more realistic, we'll just look at the chart, look at the options. We'll go deep into this experiment. So we'll say we want to buy for end of the year, October, and we think the price is going to go these are in the money contracts, these are out of the money, so and these are a little cheaper because they're out of the money. These are in the money, so you're guaranteed to get them at a better at this price, because we're in this price at the moment. So let's say you think it's going to go to, well, this is the top one here, so 175. They give you a cheaper price for the contract. It's going to be 2,900 for that contract for 100 shares, but if so you're paying, for argument's sake, right now 2,900 to buy this contract, with the option to buy with the option to execute the contract to obtain 100 shares of GME at $175 a share. You would buy this option, let's say if you believed or could see that this stock will go, we'll say, to $200 a share. This price would significantly increase. So your contract would be valued at $29.15. So you will see, we'll stick it in the watch list. Your watch list. So this will be your contract. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. This will be your contract. You look at it. This will be your chart. So as it increases, it's 29.15. It goes up 15 cents in value, so it's 29.30. Goes up in 15 cents value, 29.45, 63, 93, $30 and then 30.15. You would go from a $2,900 contract to $3,000 contract. It's gone up $100 basically. In a dollar is multiplied by, so it goes up $100. Now, to break even, so when you execute the price, or when you execute the contract, sorry, I'm relearning this now as I'm going along, and I gotta do this quick. I know there's a break-even price. I got to factor in. So, oh yeah. Oh, I understand. Sorry. So to break even, meaning okay, what I could be wrong here. I'm just going to take a guess. What happens to, well, to break even you need 204. Multiply that by 100 is 20,000. And then minus 17,500 minus 17,500, 29. Yeah, okay. To break even, meaning if you were to execute the contract to buy those shares for that price, your contract would have to go to $204 for the contract. You could execute the contract to buy the shares, and I believe you get your initial investment back of that contract price of that 2,900. So I think as far as I know, you make that back. So you're kind of getting, sorry, no, I'm wrong. You'll just get the shares. You'll get the 100 shares without ever actually having to spend the money. You're just spending the money that the contract is worth. So you're getting the shares technically for spending just your investment. and then the contract will go up in value, and if it reaches the break-even price, then you could buy the shares, 100 shares. You can just execute the contract. You have guaranteed 100 shares for that price, not a penny more, not a penny less. Or the other side to that is you could sell the contract back, which is essentially like selling 100 shares, and you just take the money and you, okay, I'm good, I got my money. So that's how it works. You buy the contract, you have the option to buy the shares for the strike price of $175, but in order to do that, the contract value has to exceed $204. So your contract would have to go up, what is it, 204.20 minus 29.20. So your contract will have to increase in value by the strike price, which is $175. Yeah, so it's like, it's very interesting I guess options, and it can get exciting, but it's extremely volatile. It's here's options, here's gambling. It's that fucking close to it. But anyway, it's already increased in 5 cents, so that's $5 in value. Sorry, yeah. But that's October, so you have plenty of time. Let's say the MOASS happens in 6 months, and it goes up to 20,000. That contract is gonna be insane. But this is the other thing. This is I guess the real positive to that. Let's say you were one of these guys who bought. It's what Kitty done. Kitty bought. I can move that from the watch this on. Kitty bought like these. They were like $10 shares or something crazy low, and they were worth pennies. And he bought, I don't know the exact number, so I'm just going to exaggerate. He bought like hundreds of them, hundreds of contracts. So for every one contract he bought, that's 100 shares. Let's say he bought 100 contracts, that's 10,000 shares. Yeah. Yes, I'm checking. Yeah, 10,000 shares. So the contract met his break-even price and exceeded it tenfold. So even though the price hit $300-400, he was guaranteed to buy those hundreds and hundreds and those 10,000s of shares, even more, I think, at the strike price. So he was able to execute those contracts, buy those shares for next to nothing, and keep the profit off the options. So it cost him nothing to buy the shares, and he made so much money off the options. That's what could happen. I don't know if that's exactly what he done. I don't know if he sold the contracts back or if he executed them. You can find out. But yeah, that's another way of looking at it. You could take your strike, if it goes, let's say it goes to 275, and then the price of the contract goes double that, 400, 500, it'll still only cost you the 200 to execute the price, but you'll keep your profit. So there's so many opportunities to make money from it, but it's extremely dangerous because it could go down just quick. So alright, I'm sorry, I know I went on a bit long with that. But I'm trying to, I guess, sound it out so can I explain it better. So I can explain it better. Because you better understand it that way. So yeah, like I said a while ago, I'm gonna end the stream, start a new one immediately, make a part 2, because I want to keep this because I want to keep the editing options available. So right,